Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elodie, like melody without the M. I am French. I hope the shadow is not going to be too annoying. I don't have lights yet because I've moved. Anyways, today we're going to work on another day of ABC April's Challenge by Crafty by Tony and Seven Plaza, and we're at JG. Okay. I should know this. This is my name. Anyways, so we have Grunge, Gesso, Geography, Gusset's Glue, and I've also thought of Glassine bag. So I was thinking something with a Glassine bag because I have one and I want to use it. And I was thinking, so this is my birds book here. I'm trying to work on this. This is my 100-day project. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And it's so cool. I'm really excited, but it's still a work in progress, of course. And I was thinking we could put something here because since this is a flip, when you turn it all the way down, it has to be closed, otherwise everything just falls out, right? So I'm thinking we should do something. And then I checked out my atlas. I have a vintage atlas where, you know, geography. And this is about migration of the birds. And like, what's more logical than this? So I was thinking we could use this page. I think it would look really good. So let's just remove it gently. And we're probably gonna do something else with these pages. They look so nice. Now, I would like something to put this in. So it has to be about that size. And I want to be able to remove this. And we can do a gusset. Something like this. And then maybe a closure here. Maybe something that attaches here. We could have threads. And we need a back here. But on the back we could glue something else if we don't like it. Okay, so let's just start, and let's not think about the back. So we have 1 centimeter to turn, then 3 millimeter gusset here. Then I'm gonna do 2 centimeters. The Glassine bag ends here, so 2 more centimeters. That's quite cool. Then 3 millimeters for the gusset, and then the flap at the back, 1 centimeter. Okay, I'm just going to repeat here. And now we cut. Okay, then I'm gonna have a flap here. I'm going to do 2 centimeters from the bottom. And we need to decide the length of our pocket. So I'm thinking a little bit bigger, maybe 16 centimeters. Well, actually 14, it's smaller, but we can do the top later, like larger. 14 centimeters for the front flap thing. Okay, so 14 is here, and we have 2 centimeters for the window. Going to cut off right here, and then we're going to cut off the front window. Let's remove the pencil marks. Maybe we could put some plastic here. I'm going to use this. I forgot the bottom. What happened to my bottom? Didn't I do a... Oh no. It's okay. We're going to do it with the back, but let's not forget, I'm going to write it down. So the first part is this part here. Just goes like this. And this part is going to be something like this. Here we're going to have 1 centimeter. Here we have the gusset. Then this is going to be the back. Then we have again the gusset. And this is 15. And then we have the closure. So this, I don't know which size I want yet. I'll see later. Now let's glue this. For this, I'm going to make my roll-on glue. I like to use that for plastic. I think it works well. Okay, works a bit too well. Okay, well, it is what it is. Then, often you get some glue on the sides, like places where your glass hasn't gone to. So I'm just going to cut it. All right. Maybe a bit bigger for this side. I can't see much in this light. I'm going to need a bigger light soon. It was really sunny, so my light was perfect. So right now it's wet. And gray. I'm removing a little bit of the plastic so that I have space to put this, to like secure it. Now let's do the back and the flap here. So we could have something like this or something like this at the back. I would quite like the flap to be interesting. Or we could have something like this and like this. I quite like this idea, so let's go with that. So we need it to be in width the same as here, which is 10 centimeters. I'm gonna go right from where the people talk. Need to cut this up. This could still be used for something else, so I'm going to keep it preciously. Then we have, I said 10. Now, let's not forget the 1 centimeter. So I'm going to do it right now. 1 centimeter. Then we have 3 millimeters. Then we have the back. This has to be 15 centimeters. There. Then we have another 3 millimeters. We're around here. And then we have the flappy thing. Let's see how this looks. Now this is looking pretty great. I'm just going to put it underneath like so. Size is good. Awesome, it's looking really great. I'm really liking this. Let's see if the Glassine bag fits. That would be a shame. It fits amazing. And then we have the closure. All right, so I don't want this closure to take too much space. I think we're going to close it at the same place where the Glassine bag goes, so about here. I'm just gonna mark it with my nail and then try to find it and cut it right there. Then, as usual, I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to ink everything to distress it a little bit. And since it's quite a light thing, I'm going to use old paper. But on this, I have like frayed burlap and vintage photos, so it's not quite accurate. I should have inked this before putting in the plastic, but it's okay. Okay. Now we need a closure. I'm really liking this. I'm just going to go with this ring. To do this, I just, whenever I have extra cardboard and stuff, I just do 2 little rounds with my punch. Big one and a round, like small one. And this is so that the thread can go around here. Sometimes I put 2, sometimes I put 2 of these, and then I put a color if I have one. Okay, so let's just attach it in the middle. Where's our middle? And we want it about here, so our center is going to be here. And I'm gonna attach it with a brad. I've seen people do this method with the squares to find the center. I find it really, really, really cool. So when I have my mat out, I like to do that. I don't know if you guys can hear outside. I think they're mowing the lawn. Since it's a new setting here, I still have no idea what noises you can hear and what you can't hear. So let me know what you think of, like, well, the light isn't very good today, but I guess I could try to find some other lights. If you know any, let me know. I'm gonna go with frayed burlap. I think it would look good, darker. Okay, now let's attach it. Like so, and let's put a little thread here. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh no, oh, it's okay. small. And we're going to attach it here in the middle. Let's use some textile glue. And I'm going to secure it with a little bit of the tape that we still had. There. And now we can glue both bits together. Oh, it's looking great. Okay, so for this I'm going to use tacky glue. I'd like to attach this so that it doesn't annoy me. Okay. I'm gonna start with this one. And then I'm going to attach these at the back because the back is not going to be visible. I'm going to glue it onto my page. Oh, and we can cut these if we don't like them. Now the hard part is to glue this properly. Let's find something that's about 3 millimeters. Ooh, this could work. It's not 3 millimeters, but and I have a little issue here because someone put something and it's a bit come undone and there's like glue on top that I haven't been able to remove. I brought in a light from my living room. I hope it's better. Let me know. So I have been able to remove the glue here. So I'm quite happy. Not amazing, but it's okay. And I thought we could put this. I think this looks really, really nice. Of course, I want it to be quite strong. So let's put a bit of cardboard. We have something like this. I'm just going to glue it with tacky glue. And this is a digital kit that I'm working on at the moment. I think it looks amazing. Let me know what you think in the comments. And then we're gonna cut this. Okay, then ink it. Once it's dry, we can put it back in. There. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, it's too late to change it now. It's lucky that it's right in the middle there. So that's it, and maybe we can decorate the pocket now. I have a lot of labels that I really like to use. These are badly printed labels, so I still think they're usable. You know, you could put them like this. So I keep them. And these are my number labels. That could be quite cool. I don't want too many numbers. Maybe something like that. And then we have, these are more vintage labels. and these are the ones I'm interested in. These are my specimen file labels that I love so much. I quite like the idea of having something overlapping. I think this is too much. I'm gonna go with this. Now I'm going to ink very, very quickly. Done. And now it's glue. Are there any digital kits or labels that you guys have been looking for, or I don't know, dreaming about? Right now I'm making the one I've been dreaming about, so maybe I could help with yours. Let me know in the comments. And I've been thinking, I have an idea for this. I've made these. These are all die cuts that I made with my scissors. I quite like to have some of these. It's like for pockets or pages. You can use them wherever you want. And I like them to have them at hand. I think they're quite useful. But I'm going to need something really quite long. I don't think the brown is going to cut it. I was thinking green, but maybe green is not long enough either. I'm not sure. Maybe white. Well, this is okay, but how does it look here? It's lucky that it's quite nice there. I'm quite liking this one here. So let's do that. I'm going to glue it and then I will cut it. Okay, then we can just cut off this piece very straight, like this. So. Okay, then why does this feel not? This doesn't feel straight at all. What happened? Oh no. Why? Oh well, I guess it's too late now. I'm just gonna cut it again. My new neighbors are making a lot of noise right now. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if you guys can hear them. So that's the lawnmower and the neighbors. That's a lot of noise. Then it's around the corners. It's definitely distressed. And maybe we could add something on top here to kind of hide. I quite like the really long one here. Let's go with that. And there we are, people. It's finished. I love it so much. It's so pretty. Okay, so done with the little Glassine bag that we're going to be able to fill up with beauties. and I'm gonna be able to put that in my little word book. So it's going to look so nice. I'm not gonna put it now because I'd like to put everything at the same time in a little video. Maybe that would be cool. But it's looking amazing. I'm really happy about that. Maybe we should have thought about the labels. Maybe they should have been the other way. I'm just thinking about that now. But anyways, it's looking really, really cool. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this new video. Don't forget to like and subscribe as usual if you like what I do. And I will see you guys in the next one. And we're going to be tackling H, hardware, hinge, haberdashery, and hidden. That sounds really, really cool. Can't wait to get started. All right, bye guys. See you soon.